What is particulate matter? Particulate matter, also known as particle pollution, is a complex mixture of extremely small particles and liquid droplets that get into the air. Once inhaled, these particles can affect the heart and lungs and cause serious health effects. What does PM 2.5 means? Particles less than 2.5 micrometers in diameter are referred to as fine particles and are believed to pose the greatest health risk. Because of their small size, fine particles can lodge deeply into the lungs. What are total suspended particles? Total suspended particles include all particles of whatever size. PM10 are particles less than 10 micrometer in diameter. PM2.5 are particles less than 2.5 micrometer in diameter. Black carbon emission are based on a chemical speciation of PM2.5 emissions. How soot differ from particulate matter? Soot is indicative of poorly combusted fuel. Particulate matter in the atmosphere can be solid, liquid, or a combination of both with a melange of organic, inorganic, and biological compounds. The compositional matrix of PM can vary significantly depending on the emission source and secondary transformations, may, many of which involve gas to particle conversions. What do you mean by particulate matter? Atmospheric particulate matter, also known as particulate matter (PM) or particulates, are microscopic solid or liquid matter suspended in the Earth's atmosphere. What is aerosol? The term aerosol commonly refers to the particulate or air mixture as opposed to the particulate matter alone. What are sources of particulate matter? Sources of particulate matter can be man-made or natural. They have impacts on climate and precipitation that adversely affect human health. What are health effects of oxides of nitrogen? NO2 irritates lungs and promotes respiratory infections. Short-term NO2 exposures ranging from 30 minutes to 24 hours has adverse respiratory effects including airway inflammation. Nitrogen dioxide, like ozone, is a deep lung irritant that can produce pulmonary edema if it is inhaled at high concentrations. It is a much less potent irritant and oxidant than ozone, but NO2 can pose clear toxicological problems. Exposure to nitrogen oxides to farmers led to silo fillers disease. What is sulfate aerosols? The term sulfate aerosol is used for a suspension of fine solid particles of a sulfate or tiny droplets of a solution of a sulfate or of sulfuric acid. They are produced by chemical reactions in the atmosphere from gaseous precursors. The two main sulfuric acid precursors are sulfur dioxide from anthropogenic sources and volcanoes and dimethyl sulfide from biogenic sources, especially marine plankton. These aerosols can cause a cooling effect on the earth. What is the effect of stratosphere ozone depletion? Ozone is the stratosphere in the stratosphere protects us from the harmful effects of excess ultraviolet radiation from the sun, which among other things causes skin cancer. Chlorofluorocarbons, after entering the stratosphere, catalytically reacts with the ozone, thereby reducing the ozone layer, leading to harmful effects of excessive ultraviolet radiation from the sun, which among other things causes cancer. What are major pollutants in the air? Ozone, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide, particulate matter, and lead. Six major air pollutants account for 98% of pollution. Others include volatile organic compounds and a myriad of other compounds considered under the category of hazardous air pollutants. What is carbon dioxide cycle? The first step is carbon enters the atmosphere as carbon dioxide from respiration and combustion. The second step is carbon dioxide is absorbed by producers to make carbohydrates in photosynthesis. The third step is animals feed on the plant, passing the carbon compounds along the food chain. Most of the carbon they consume is exhaled as carbon dioxide formed during respiration. The animals and plants eventually die. The dead organisms are eaten by decomposers and the carbon in their bodies is returned to the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. What is the importance of nitrogen? Nitrogen is essential for the formation of amino acids in proteins. There is lot of nitrogen in air. About 78% of the air is nitrogen. Because nitrogen is so unreactive, it cannot be used directly by plants to make protein. Nitrogen is converted to nitrates in the soil. Plants absorb nitrates from the soil and use this to build up proteins. How nitrogen gas is converted to nitrate compounds? Nitrogen gas is converted to nitrate compounds by nitrogen fixing bacteria in soil or root nodules. Lightning also converts nitrogen gas to nitrate compounds. The Haber process converts nitrogen gas into ammonia used in fertilizers. Ammonia is converted to nitrates by nitrifying bacteria in the soil. What is the source of environmental contamination? Environmental contamination can emanate from industries, mines, refineries, coal burning power plants, sewage treatment plants. Pesticides washed from large areas of land after precipitation, effluents from the tailpipes of myriad motor vehicles, or semi-volatile pollutants that circle the globe after evaporation from the soils of agricultural and urban environments. What is nitrogen cycle? The nitrogen cycle is a model that explains how nitrogen is recycled. It includes a series of processes by which nitrogen and its compounds are interconverted in the environment and in living organisms, including nitrogen fixation and decomposition. What is biomagnification? Biomagnification, also known as bioamplification or biological magnification, is the increasing concentration of a substance such as a toxic chemical in the tissues of organisms at successively higher levels in a food chain. What are the different steps involved from exposure to toxic substance at concentration that are harmful? Release of pollutant into the environment, transport and fate into biota, exposure to biological and ecological system. What is bioactivation? Bioactivation is the process where enzymes or other biologically active molecules acquire the ability to perform their biological function, such as inactive proenzymes being converted into active enzymes that are able to catalyze their substrates into products to produce metabolites that are more toxic than their parent compounds. For example, the organochlorine pesticide DDT is not itself highly toxic to birds, but its metabolite PPDDE can cause thinning of eggshells due to disruption of calcium metabolism. What is biotransformation? Biotransformation is the chemical modification made by an organism on a chemical compound. If this modification ends in minerals like compounds like CO2, NH4 plus or water, the biotransformation is called mineralization. Biotransformation occurs not only in animals and plants but also in soil microbes such as fungi and bacteria under aerobic or anaerobic conditions. In vertebrates, Microbes within digestive tracts can also greatly influence the biotransformation of environmental contaminants. Metabolism and conjugation of xenobiotics often reduces toxicity and enhances the ability of the animal to eliminate the agent from the body. Describe in brief signs and symptoms of sunburn. There is initial redness, which is called as erythema, followed by varying degree of pain proportional in severity to both the duration and intensity of exposure. Other symptoms can include edema, itching, peeling skin, rash, nausea, fever, chills, and syncope. Also, a small amount of heat is given off from the burn, caused by the concentration of blood in the healing process, giving a warm feeling to the affected area. Sunburns may be classified as superficial or partial thickness burns. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process used by plants, algae, and certain bacteria to harness energy from sunlight into chemical energy. What is sunburn? Sunburn is a form of radiation burn that affects living tissue such as skin, that results from an overexposure of UV radiation, commonly from the sun. What is photodegradation? Photodegradation is the alteration of materials by light. The process implies either reduction in toxicity or some chemicals may become more toxic to organisms through photoactivation. For example, dechlorination of hexachlorodibenzoparadioxine may produce lower chlorinated but more toxic dioxin congeners. Typically, the term refers to the combined action of sunlight and air and results in oxidation and hydrolysis.